This is critters out here. Look at them zipping around.
You gotta go in and do the post-surgery interview with Dad.
Oh yeah, I need to do that, don't I?
Yeah. Now I gotta go in tomorrow. I gotta go by the base and pick up stuff from the pharmacy.
Should I go in tomorrow? Oh, you dropping your cigarette out of sight. You don't want to let no people. Oh, come on.
No,
Smoke
that's,
that.
I just don't like being videotaped.
Uh-oh. See, you know, this makes it no fun to videotape. Because...
I gotta go to the base.
Okay.
So
All
I'll get Dad a phone card while I'm there. And then...
Is that why you're going in?
No, I'm going in because I gotta pick some stuff up at the pharmacy.
Okay.
And I can go by the commissary. Pick
All
some
right.
groceries up.
Okay. This is Kathy. Here, Kathy, now get a shot of me. You see me on there?
I gotcha. You're right
Okay.
on there. He's
Yeah.
on there, isn't he?
You know how to zoom in? See the button right on the top?
Right
Yeah.
here?
Pull it towards you and it will zoom in on me. If you pull it real hard, it'll zoom fast.
Pull it to the side
Yeah,
this way?
yeah. Now watch.
Look at you. Hello.
Hello.
With the maps behind you.
And you can zoom in real fast or just slow. Depends if you push it over just slow. Then you have to push it the other way to zoom back out to wide angle. You got it figured?
I got it.
Well, listen. It's been a heck of a summer, as I was saying earlier. Where did I leave off talking about this summer? Well, we went around and I found it was Cooper George. I went and sat in them. I had to take Lizzie out for McDonald's and then take her for a ride, and then because she just couldn't sit there that entire time. So I don't know all the questions that were answered, but I was there for most of them, the first half of them, and I left Frank to finish it up. But we got it all finished. She went with us, Melanie, went with us over to the Cooper George to hand carry the already made out paperwork and get us in with Medicaid. And we were in. They had us set up getting in on Saturday. This was Thursday afternoon, late. We know we're good for Saturday. Well, you know, I made a lot of talk about getting them all ready for the move and everything, but I didn't do jack shit. I came out to the lake, I think, and goofed off. But Saturday, everybody showed up. Eric, a major player, and who else?
Me.
Who?
Me.
Oh, Kathy, definitely. And I. We kicked ass. And Judy. I guess Judy was helping, wasn't she? Or was she not there?
I hardly remember. It's all
Yeah.
a blur to me.
It is a blur. We moved them out in one day. We moved them into the Cooper George. Lock, stock, and barrel in the bed on Saturday night. With the bed made, they could walk in, they get right in. They gave them a meal when they got there.
Oh, I babysat Mom the whole time while she fussed
Oh, that's right.
about you taking all of her things away
That's right.
from
Oh,
her
Mom.
little house.
Oh, Mom was just a terror that day. A tyrant. We didn't need her around the Cooper George at all that day. We needed to leave her at the home, driving whoever was at the home absolutely crazy.
Walking around with her purse in her hand, ready to go right now.
Yeah, and she went out and sat in the car several times. I think I have a video clip of her doing that. Let's switch to that right now.
Let's go.
I never got... Do you think
He's a pain in the neck.
Do you think we're dumping you?
Yes. Of course I do.
Don't get your dentures all out of alignment now.
Now what makes him think I have dentures?
And she was just a goober. But Kathy controlled her as she has for the last year when she's been really nuts. And
3.5 years.
Well, yeah, but it's
Three
just
and a
this,
half years.
it's 3.5 years, but it's been this last year that's been the craziest for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Frank comes running out after she's driven him totally loony, and she says, she needs to get out of here, she needs to get out of here, or I'm gonna get ornery. And I turned and looked at Frank, and he had to look away. So what kind of ornery are you talking about, Frank? Because you
What do
want to
you
get
think?
ornery, and I'll get damn mean. This is a lot of work we're doing, and you got to do your part. You need to get Lizzie under control here and not be shipping her off some other place where she's going to be under our feet. So he understood right away too, and that's what we did. But we sacrificed Kathy to help him out. She stayed at home with Lizzie, right? But Kathy got things ready all the time. I mean, so we were just getting there and reloading the truck. How many trips do you think we made? 4 or 5?
Something like that.
In the truck, and then carried it all upstairs and put it into place and made the bed. We didn't hang anything on the walls that day.
No, we saved that for Skipper.
We saved it for Skipper. And Skipper went in and did a bunch of that. That was really good. And then we slept hard that next day, and Kathy didn't have to worry about a thing. Like 2 tons of crap had been lifted off her shoulders. She stood upright and took a deep breath.
I wondered if they were okay.
And started worrying.
Think they're okay?
Yeah, but every turn of the way it was indicated it was okay. Then we got started right away in selling the house, and we needed to get to El Waco.
That's right.
So, but we took a few
I
days
still
off.
I still had work.
We did take a few days and just say, we're going to goof off.
Well, I couldn't because I still had that last week of work, 3 days of classes.
Oh, Lord, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Well, and Dad, oh, that was it. Once we got him in there, it was just a blessing. Dad was with Lizzie for Saturday, that Saturday
Sunday
night,
and
Sunday,
Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Everybody knew him by now. I knew Lizzie couldn't take care of herself. So the staff looked out after Lizzie.
And Dad
Well-
went to the hospital.
Well, Dad went to the hospital, and we took turns sleeping at Lizzie's house with her. I think Judy was
Then
the
we
first
figured
night,
out
and
that-
Kathy was the next night, and
Then we figured out that she was fine.
yeah.
She didn't need to
So
have
I didn't need to do the third night. I had volunteered for the third in hopes that they would figure out in 2 that hurts your hand.
Yeah, why isn't it on the tripod still?
Oh, good idea. All right, well,
Push the red
we'll
button.
stop it right now.
Red button?
Yeah, red button.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll scrape down the barbecue grill while I'm right over here. So, let's see, we got this thing on the tripod now, and we were talking about,
Lizzie being able to spend the night there without one of us staying with her. That's when we began thinking that Mom needed something to help her sleep at night.
well, you guys got to thinking about that ahead of time. You were prepared. You knew she was a walker and would drive you crazy.
Yeah. So we got Dr. Shipowitz to write up a prescription for something that would take away her anxiety enough to allow her to sleep at night.
Where was there anxiety about at our place?
Frank was, at our place?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever you can imagine. She just needed some sleeping pills so she'd sleep.
So everybody else around her could
So
sleep.
everybody else could get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Well, that does seem like a far distant memory now. We are enjoying our summer at the lake, and we have had some interesting things happen since.
Well, we got to go to El Waco.
Oh well, we did. Yeah, we did do a little bit more craziness. We went to El Waco. Oh man, beautiful place
Neat little seaside community.
would be like Folly Island. So, it's a fun little place. Looked at a condo right there in town, real nice, for $119. Put an offer down on it.
He wanted more money.
Well, he wanted, we put 500 earnest money agreement refundable, and he wanted 1,500 unrefundable. He just wanted to make sure we were going to go, and we weren't that sure, so we declined. So, but we did put 1,000 down on a very speculative deal. It's a townhouse. I think maybe I got some video of that townhouse that I'll clip in right here. And
He took pictures of
yeah, the layout and everything.
and the scene, the view.
Oh yeah. It's really pretty phenomenal.
I'll bet you it does.
Well, if it does, and we can get that for $158, we are blessed. We are more than blessed. We
What
are.
a neat place. What a neat place to watch winter storms come
And
in. Watch the beach.
we have decided that the way we would like this to work is for that to come in and that to happen. And Kathy get a job full-time there right away when she gets there. And I substitute teach if they don't have a full-time position. So we make the move next year. Now,
Another big summer.
yeah, it'll be another summer away from really enjoying this place. I got an outhouse to build. Got to have time to do that. You know where my outhouse goes, right? Do they know?
Don't know. You better tell him.
You want to go show them?
I need to fix dinner. Dinner's ready to cook.
Well, how about walking out there with
Okay.
me just real quick? We'll show them where it is. And I'll come help you do dinner. Or do you want to stay here and do dinner?
No, I'd like you to barbecue the chicken while I do the fried rice and veggies.
Okay, so let's go show them the outhouse area real quick and then come back here and do that.
You can get by all the rose bushes in there.
Oh,
He and I gotta burn that this winter.
All right, well, we're heading up. I'm going to unclip this thing, Kat. I had it unrecord there for a second. I pressed the button as I was going through. Took the tops out of these trees today. We're hoping to shorten them up. I was pulling that higher piece and broke that one off. I think that they're going to survive, but they won't ever grow very tall, which is good. I don't want them very tall. I want them that height.
Oh my.
So I'll get them down again.
What we did.
Oh man, this is what we did today. See all that wood? We lifted it and put it into place. It is damn unbelievable. Look at the size of these things. Let me put my foot up there for a comparison. Look at the length of that piece of wood. How big that thing is. And we did all of that. Kathy helped us out, did half of it anyway. And this, I'm going to cut it up, going to cut this stuff up tomorrow. Kathy dumped all this stuff here. This is all rose bush.
Got some cutting to do up here on that.
And I think maybe I showed you earlier where that rose bush was. It was right down there.
Right of the little blue
To the right of the little, it's not a blue spruce, it's concolor fir. But it looks like a blue spruce, doesn't it?
blue.
It's blue like a blue spruce. Well, this is our outhouse area. We got to build an outhouse right here. Now this is some crummy dirt here.
This is real hard stuff.
Yeah.
Decomposed granite.
Yeah. We need to, but I got a hole dug right there. You see it? That's it. And I've got to put a, that's only part of it. The actual hole's right back there. And that's just the
Covered
rock around it.
leach field.
The leach field. Now, I'm going to put it in right here, going out this way. I got to put a tree or something in there so people don't see it. I don't want people to see it.
Lilac
Well, that's a good idea, but they don't get big fast enough. I want something big fast. I think I got to take a big tree and stick it in there.
in. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, one, but just buy an ornamental big tree. Stick it in there, one of those concolor firs. Cost me $100. But I want to do it, so I think I'll do it.
Definitely had some rose bushes.
Oh yeah, we got some rose bush issues here. And I don't know what we're going to do here, Kathy. I think we ought to put a rock wall right down there and backfill with dirt. Bring in dirt and widen this out a little bit and have that be all nice down there, and the rock wall go right along the edge of that.
With the potty shed.
All this new stuff I need to whack out of here. Then I need to dig a line right down there, and I need to put in some rock. That's what I need to do. And there's the path going right that way. Oh, you can't see it. To the top of the, above the rock wall where we got all those sedums and
Gonna be the herb garden.
moss rose. What's another name for moss rose, Kathy?
Portulaca.
Portulaca. I never remember portulaca. Porcha. P-O-R-C-H-A.
Like Portuguese.
Anyway, we got to fill this up tomorrow. And I think I'll turn this off right now and we'll start there. We need to tell you a little bit more, I think. Well, nothing. Well, we got our house ready. That's what the story we got to tell you. We'll tell you that tomorrow. Bye. There we go. We're going to just leave it back on this wildness. Well, Kathy, all Matty, we want to set the table, we want to eat at the table.
Put this over there and put it out. Yeah, don't you think?
Sure. Then we need to get you a island. And, Kathy, if you don't want the spice rack right inside there, I can take that one and put it right up here.
Just put it on the side.
It won't be that wide.
Not that wide, no, but one, you could just
Cut one.
cut the boards a little bit. Move it in, so it fits to the side of the cabinet. You know?
Yeah. Is that enough space though? Can you cut some of those
Some
out?
of those things I can put in the cabinet.
Do you need smaller than shelves like are at the top?